What you got there, Dave?
Stuff.
Stuff. Something about don't let the door hit you on the way out or something,
Yeah,
but
right.
yeah, you got the old Hawk door there. We regularly get questions asking for more information on the Hawk. And so here's the Hawk that Dave bought down in Georgia. Georgia. And we brought it up through an ice storm and all kinds of black ice and funness. And then Dave put a lot of time and energy into it, and he made it look really pretty. Just your standard VFR panel, how fast you're going, how high you are, and engine instruments. Nothing too spectacular there. No plans for full IFR panel yet?
Not on this one.
No, maybe the next one. Stick, brakes, radio, pedals. You can see up there was a bracket for the battery. We did a weight and balance and determined that it did better back there. So the weight and balance is pretty much bang on with that battery located there. Got lots of headroom in the back. It's weird because when you look at me flying in the back seat on video, it looks like the top of my head's cut off. And you're like, oh man, there must not be very much headroom because the wing is, you know, down here and my head is there. But if you look inside, you can actually look right down the wing. There's all kinds of headroom in here. So it actually works out quite nicely. There you go. The doors just zipper right off. Dave's got one off there, and you can see we've got larger than normal tires on because around here we like to land on islands and fields and dirt roads and all kinds of fun stuff. The Hawk has streamlined struts. If you look at the struts on the Beaver, they're just round, they're just tubes, and they are a lot more draggy than this. So that's a nice upgrade. That's something most planes should have, in my opinion. It's covered with Dacron, so it's just slide on the material and then you put your ribs in after to put the shape. Works quite well, quick and easy to put together. Hawks have a curved tail boom. That's pretty much like only a Hawk thing. I've never seen another plane do that. I don't know if it's patented or not, but it's supposedly to aid in rigidity, and it does give your tail a little bit more clearance because it's curved up a little bit. Nice big tail feathers on the back. You can see Dave's custom registration letters there. Now, yeah, the trim tabs are pretty big, but they work perfectly, so pay no attention to those. And this patch here, that's on purpose. We did that so we could tell which side was the left side and which side was the right side. Right, Dave? No, that's not. We're pretending. Tell me about your engine, Dave. What do you got?
Hirth 2706 with the original style gearbox discontinued. I now have a G or a GK 50. Parts are obsolete. We've rebuilt it. We've had a few issues. We've corrected those issues, customized.
Seems to be working good now.
Working really well. Worked a bunch of bugs out of the engine. Gaskets, carburetor, idling, all kinds of issues.
The nice thing about having an engine like this is you get to practice emergency landings on a fairly regular basis. That was only early on though. It seems to be working really well now. 65 horsepower, right?
65 air-cooled.
Air-cooled. Fan-cooled.
Air-fan-cooled.
Air-fan-cooled. And we've got a 2-blade Ivo prop on there. And it seems to produce lots of thrust. We climb out like homesick angels. So it does have flaps as well as ailerons. Again, a feature you don't often see on planes this size. It's kind of nice to have. Other than that, that's sort of a walk around of the Hawk. So people have been asking for that, so I just thought I'd oblige. So there you go. We're going to go flying. Oh, people always ask about camera setups as well. So here's Dave's camera setup. Running a Contour Plus. Can you see that? Oh, there you go. And it has audio in. So audio jack goes in there. Dave has a power cord back here, so it never runs out of battery. He put the cables down the strut into the cabin and up. And so you can see there's the microphone there. That microphone just gets tucked into the ear cup of the headset and it hears everything that we hear. It's the same way I do my audio recording on my plane. It's a pretty nice plane. I like flying it. You like flying it?
Very enjoyable.
Yeah, very enjoyable. All right. Speaking of how enjoyable it is, we should
Let's do it.
go have some enjoyment, go flying. How do I get in this thing, Dave?
Different every time.
No, it's the wrong one. This one. Oh, phone's in my pocket. Can't get in with that. Sit on it instead. Oh, something like that anyway. I'll see if Holton has updated their weather report yet. Yeah, overcast 500 feet. So we should be okay. They're showing wind at 5 knots, which is like 7 miles an hour. So that's nothing you can't handle. And it's pretty steady, but it is very much a crosswind.
Yep.
So remember when we came in sort of crooked and we dropped one wheel on at a time?
Yep.
That's kind of the same idea what we're looking for. Yep, cool. Flight control surfaces are good.
Yep.
And just pop in a couple of flaps and then we'll go.
All right.
Woodstock traffic, India Hotel Whiskey Kilo, taxiing into position on runway 31.
And then you say Woodstock again after. And then the other thing that you missed was ultralight, India Hotel Whiskey Kilo. So you're supposed to say your aircraft type and then your call sign.
Okay.
That's just your initial call though, so there's your initial one done. Now you can just say India Whiskey Kilo doing whatever, and then just remember to end everything with Woodstock. Woodstock is your period. That's how you end your call.
Right.
Woodstock traffic, India Hotel Whiskey Kilo, departing 31, remaining in the pattern. Woodstock.
Perfect. Come in as slowly as we can. Once you're set up on final, then you can do your next radio call, but don't rush it and don't worry about that. Worry about flying the plane first. So get your airspeed down, throttle back, and line up with the runway. So this one is final for 3-1, touch and go, Woodstock.
Woodstock traffic, India Hotel Whiskey Kilo, final for 3-1, touch and go. Woodstock.
Good. You didn't even stop flying. You are fast though, so bring that throttle back some more. A little bit of throttle. There you go, good. Now keep it straight. Just keep it straight with the rudder. Hey, good. Off we go again.
That was a bouncy approach, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You had it, though. I didn't help. Yeah, it's right at the treetops that we're getting at.
Yeah. Extreme turbulence.
Yep. Don't forget your downwind stall.
Woodstock traffic, India Hotel, Whiskey Kilo, downwind for 3-1.
Woodstock.
Too quick off the button there.
Yeah. So bring that throttle all the way back to idle now, and you can always bring it back up if you need it.
Right. Woodstock traffic, India Hotel, Whiskey Kilo, final for 3-1, touch and go, Woodstock.
All right, let's bring the speed back a little bit. And then just a normal landing. Oh, this is much less turbulent this time around. I mean, there's still some there, but keep an eye on that airspeed. Yep, you're good. A little bit of throttle. Eh, not bad. So you can feel the bottom end come out over there. That's when you got to really goose the throttle to stop that. You'll start to feel your stick get all mushy and stuff. As soon as you start to feel that, you either need to drop the nose if you have the altitude for it, or get the throttle up. Ideally, it doesn't get that mushy because you keep the nose down the whole way in.
I wasn't watching the right end of the runway either.
You were watching straight into the runway?
Yeah.
You weren't watching the far end?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's part of it.
Woodstock traffic, India Hotel, Whiskey Kilo, downwind for 3-1, Woodstock.
Yeah, keep the nose up, bring the throttle back some more, get that airspeed down to 65. There. So we can either go out a little bit wider, or we can make that turn a little bit sharper. The wind is definitely blowing us that way.
Yeah. Woodstock traffic, India Hotel, Whiskey Kilo, final for 3-1, touch and go, Woodstock.
So remember, watch the far end of the runway. Keep the nose down. More throttle, bit more throttle, bit more throttle, lots of throttle. There you go, and go around. You leveled out way too high on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep that turn right in, you should be lined up. Oh yeah, much better this time around. Beautiful. Yeah, keep the nose down, doing good. Watch that far end of the runway. Hey, nice, right on the center line and everything. Beautiful.
Woodstock traffic, India Hotel, Whiskey Kilo, downwind for 3-1, Woodstock.
Big old moose down there in the woods.
I didn't see him.
Good, that means you're looking where you're supposed to be.
He was gate. Woodstock traffic, India Hotel, Whiskey Kilo, final for 3-1, touch and go, Woodstock.
Hey, not bad. You held her? Good one.
A bit high.
That's all right. You got that really good jolt right at the end there. And I don't mean the landing, I meant like in the air still. I'm surprised it's as bumpy as it is with this cloud cover. I thought it'd be much smoother.
India Hotel Whiskey Kilo. Downwind for 3-1. Woodstock. That's the Woodstock.
Everybody's like, who's he talking to? Oh, he said Woodstock at the end. Okay, good. At least he got that one in. But that's why you say the last one. Because hardly anybody hears the first one anyway, because that's when you're, oh wait, somebody's making a call. By then, your brain processes there's a call. It hasn't processed where the call is coming from.
Right.
Well, that's not bad, Dave. That looks good.
Woodstock traffic, India Hotel Whiskey Kilo. Final for 3-1, touch and go, Woodstock.
Hold it, hold it. Oh, you had it right to the last second there. You got a little crooked. That's all right. You're on the center line, though.
Feels like a little tailwind gust there every now and again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Woodstock traffic, India Hotel Whiskey Kilo, downwind for 3-1, Woodstock.
All right, well, your next good, smooth landing will be our last one, just because the conditions are not getting any better.
That makes this fun, eh?
It does, yeah. It's hard to, it's good practice, it's good experience, you need to do it, but it's going to wear you out quickly, and it's going to demoralize you after a while if you don't get some good ones in, so. Woohoo. Alright, straighten it out with the rudder. Yeah, bring the throttle back a bit. No, just see how I'm keeping it straight with the, there we go, and then the other one. There, alright, we should try another one. That wasn't very good.
No,
So you can see how you can fly straight with the plane crooked using the rudder like that.
right.
Yeah, you got a really good downdraft right at that last second there.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't get that this time around. Get the nose up a little higher. Don't need to climb out at 75. Nose up some more. Up, up, up. There.
Woodstock traffic, India Hotel Whiskey Kilo, downwind for 3-1, Woodstock.
Alright, I have control. I'm just going to do the downwind.
Yep.
You just relax for a second. You can do the hard work on final.
Okay.
Alright, you have control.
Yep, control.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
Keep the nose down. Good. Now start to level out. Good. Yeah, just kind of relax. Nice and easy. A bit more throttle. Just kind of hold it. Straighten this out with the rudder. Good. Hey, that's not bad. It's really turbulent, Dave.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad for how bad the conditions are. Yeah, that air is junk right now. But that is some good experience. Because someday you're going to be out flying, and you're going to come back, and it's going to be like this. And you're going to have to put it down.
Woodstock traffic, India Hotel Whiskey Kilo, backtracking 3-1, Woodstock.
Beautiful. Yeah, your radio calls are great, Dave. Just remember to do them. You'll be good.
And include everything.
Yeah. You got most of everything. Those brakes doing anything at all?
Not a lot, but a little.
All right, and then clear of the runway? Yep.
India Hotel Whiskey Kilo, clear of the runway, Woodstock.
Sorry, I messed you up. You had it.